Did you hear about the Foot who became an engineer? He conducted a shoo-shoo train. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to Dragon's Lair, the unbeatable Dragon's Lair on NES. This is, I believe, night number 10 of working on this game, and confidence is not especially high, but we're gonna keep throwing ourselves against this wall and just see if any bricks ever shake loose. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here tonight. We've got Dead Zergling first in chat. We've got Lucent Jelly. We've got a few lurkers with us as well. Thank you all. And we'll dive in. Was one of the passengers an alien engineer? Oh. That joke was Jelly's handiwork, and I'm very pleased with it. Night's gonna be awesome. Because it's Thursday, meaning late night Dragon's Lair stream? No, that's every other Thursday. This is the wrong Thursday. Sorry to let you down. Hard to know when the rules constantly change. Well, the thing about that is, because I have to watch the baby when Jelly is not here, my stream schedule is a reflection of Jelly's work schedule. So there's very little I can do in the consistency department. think the volume might be down a little bit too low. It seemed a little bit too high earlier, but the in-game volume is... Now Frownie chooses to be reasonable? I mean, I have thought to myself, I have had thoughts like, where'd that bat come from? I was just thinking earlier tonight, you know, if I slept from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., I could get up and I could start streaming around 10:30 or 11, and I could stream until 3 a.m. every night. And then that would be a consistent 4-hour block. And then I'd get 4 more hours of sleep from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. What? Turning on the candle made me fall down the pit? But I don't know how long I could survive on a divided sleep schedule like that. Alright, like that would give me 7 hours of sleep every night, but in 2 chunks, that might be pretty rough after a while. But I did consider it. I can't imagine you trying to fall asleep twice. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. Is sometimes it takes me a while to actually get to sleep. What is this? Why did that appear? There's hidden weapons in this game. Oh ho ho ho. Oh, this may change a lot. Oh, you can bet I am gonna scour every millimeter of this map. For additional weapons. Oh ho 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 ho. I should have picked up that candle. Yeah, let's live dangerously. We did it. Oh no, I'm dead. How did I survive? What? How? But I don't understand how I'm alive. I'm just giving you a bad time anyway. Surprising you stream as much as you do. Well, I really enjoy doing it. And like once I started streaming, it was just pretty much like if I've got time to play a video game, then I've got time to stream. That was sort of my feeling. And if I'm gonna make time for games, then just make it as consistent as I can, so the stream is as consistent as it can be. I'm a notoriously bad sleeper. I can't go to bed or wake up right, Zergling says. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble falling asleep. Not all the time, but it's not every night that I have trouble, but it's enough that, you know, I don't really love it. I feel like I remember reading something once upon a time that if you sleep for, like, if you have a divided sleep schedule, that you can get by on less sleep. Like, if you sleep multiple times throughout the day, your overall time spent sleeping is lower. But I don't know what the long-term effects of, like, trying to maintain that kind of lifestyle would be. I imagine not very good. Okay, I found another A. It doesn't do me as much good as I wish it did. Yeah, because I don't know if I can jump over this letter D. I failed. Oh, I'm dead. D for dead. As for the longer you sleep consecutively, the better your odds are of getting the getting that fancy pants REM sleep. So I found an axe. I found a hidden axe, but keeping it. I really don't know if I can jump over that D block. Unlike Ghosts and Goblins, the axe seems overall better here. The Ghosts and Goblins axe is... It's not very good. But it's definitely not as bad as it could be. So you have to be standing directly under the item to make it appear, it seems. Yeah, I'll be able to find out for sure. I can't believe I found that letter A. Yeah, you have to be alright, so I could have missed tons of stuff in the other room because I just thought it had to be on the screen. You actually have to be directly under it. Was it? Oh, that was an extra life. Oh my goodness. Like, this is spectacular. This is spectacular. More points. Let's go. Ruffy and Gruff, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I just figured out a major secret to this game. It only took me 10 nights. Oh no, I'm out of candle. The graphics are impressive for the NES. It looks good. It plays like trash. If you press the start button, one of the abilities your character has is you have a candle. And you press the start button to operate the candle. And I thought it was just for when you're in a dark area. But if you're in a lighted area, you can use the candle to reveal hidden items. No, I did the wrong kind of jump. So now I've got to start searching the map for hidden items. Now that I figured that out. That may dramatically change my fate with this game. I mean, especially like right here, I can get an extra life. That is huge. This is an amazing game to watch someone else play. Yeah, I recommend watching other people play it. I wish I had been clever enough to do that. Nick LaRosa, welcome in, Nick. Hope you're doing well. Thought I was toast. I use my candle everywhere now because I don't know. I don't know where it works. And I'm also thinking, what happens if I take this axe and go down there and fight that lizard guy? Is finding this axe a cure for... What, is it going to let me skip over the room with the Grim Reaper? I doubt this is gonna work, but wouldn't that be something else? I've gotta see, at least see what it's like. It certainly makes the game a little more acceptable. I don't think this guy is vulnerable to the axe. Wrong button. I don't have any candle left, so I can't really search this room for items. I can't duck. Rip. Okay, I didn't find any hidden items in here. I don't know that I had candle for the entire time I was trying, but... I think you can only exit that room if you collect that gold. I don't think the exit works until that gold is in your pocket. So, unfortunately, it looks like I probably do have to complete the Grim Reaper room. Probably. Oops. Okay, there's an axe. Definitely don't care about that. Energy, that's good to know. I'm never gonna remember where all these items are. Checked this far in. Hey Kusarigama, welcome in. We're having a good night. I learned a massive trick to this game. Rip. Oh, I got the checkpoint. That's interesting. Usually the checkpoint doesn't seem to... Never mind. Trigger. I'm still probably not beating it tonight, but... I uncovered a massive secret. I now know how to look for hidden items. I now know that I should be looking for hidden items. I finally hit the wrong button attempting to pause while standing in the right place. I think that's the only way you're supposed to figure... I think that's the only way you're supposed to figure the hidden item mechanic out. I mean, if I'm super lucky, I might get, like, an extremely cheesy kind of win tonight. But... it's okay. I'm doing a lot of experimenting, so right now, so I'm gonna die a lot. Cheese win is still a win. A win is a win. I don't think, I don't think the makers of this game will have allowed for anything too extremely cheesy. Alright, actually I need to lose a life here. I used up too much candle already. So you can make, if anyone doesn't know what I'm doing, you can make hidden items appear if you press the candle button while you're standing under their spawn point. There are invisible items. Like this one. But they only trigger if you hit the candle button while you're standing under their spawn point. So what I'm doing is walking around mashing the let's go secret fire. See, this is the kind of thing I need. Only trouble is I don't think I can get past this D without collecting it. Alright, well now I'm past the fire. I can practice jumping over this D. You know what? Let's just keep losing lives. Let me just practice jumping over this. I don't know that it's actually... I have a strong feeling it's not actually possible. I really feel like they would not want you to... Yeah. Oh no, I forgot. The snake. Alright, well I know where a secret fire is now. That could be very useful. If I ever figure out how to jump over that D, then this game is toast. But I really think it's probably designed so that you can't do that. I think that's the whole reason that D is there. Was it here? I think I've been too far already. Yeah, okay. I forgot that was going to put me in the path of that guy's rocks. I can't just leave, can I? Oh no, I'm dead. I'm trying everything. Okay, we can't scroll the screen back, right? Right. How many times is that guy gonna spawn? Oh, yuck! They put an invisible one there. You look and see what they did? I'm too slow. I'm too slow to destroy the snakes now because I'm spending too much of my mental energy focusing on mashing the start button. Rip. There's another F weapon. Let's go. I have no lives left. Alright, well, let's go see if this works on the lizard guy. I don't know if my issue, though, is approaching him with the wrong weapon, or if it's that he's invulnerable until I've defeated the Grim Reaper. If it's the former, I have a chance. If it's the latter... we're getting our hopes up for nothing. Are you weak to fire? It doesn't look any different. I think he may be invulnerable until I've fought the Grim Reaper. The fireball moves so slow. Oh no, I missed him. No, he's gonna get me. guess I do have to defeat the Grim Reaper. That's sad. I thought that fireball was gonna let me... I thought that secret fireball was gonna let me get a cheesy victory. Well, I didn't really think it was going to, but I hoped it was going to. Alright, but we've already found a hidden life. And now that I know there can be hidden fireballs, maybe I won't have to lose so many lives trying to get that one particular fireball. That's already visible. Maybe there is... maybe there's a hidden one after that spot that I can pick up. That's what I'm going to hope for now. It was not smoked Gouda enough. Very nice. I actually got lucky that this guy chose to spawn right now because I forgot about that snake. I was too focused on collecting this axe. Because that guy despawns regular enemies when he appears, he actually saved my bacon just now. Okay, I'm still not done sciencing this game, so I am still gonna waste a lot of lives in the third room? Well, the fourth room, rather. So we'll not get too hopeful for a victory just yet. Or any, not even like, let's not get too hopeful for a PB yet. Though there may be one tonight. Should be an energy in here. Jump! No! I was standing under the energy when I died. I hate this game. Oh. Good luck. Good stay, but long day. I'm going to go to bed. Good luck and see you later. Thanks for stopping in, Nick. Very much appreciated. I hope that you sleep well, recover from your long day, and hopefully we'll see you again next time. Should be no more streams from me this week. But we should be on for most days next week. Well, Tuesday through Friday, I think. Oh, I forgot to pick up the extra life. I was sharing how happy I was to discover it existed, and I didn't even pick it up. Alright, knowing about that hidden energy on the near the start of room 3 is gonna be a big deal for us. I don't remember if there was anything else worth collecting in this room. I've already forgotten. I'm not gonna waste the candle because I want to make sure well, I'll probably die, but run. Oh no, it forces me to pick up that letter A. That's rude. Oh, there's a fire here. Nice. That's just the kind of... Oh, now I don't have to mess about with that other fire. Let's go. This is just what I was hoping for. Oh, except there's another D over here. Never mind. That's what we call being excited about nothing. E is nice. Can I collect that? Rip. should have had that. I'm so bad at this one particular obstacle is like, I'm so much worse at it than I am at so many other things. Not that I'm great at the whole game, but Pokemon's good to see you. Frownie, did you beat Punch-Out? No, I haven't tried Punch-Out again since the baby was born. I beat Jump King though. I don't remember if you were here for that or not, but we finished Ghost of the Babe. So Jump King is completely over with. We'll still we'll go back to Punch-Out. I do want to beat Punch-Out. I know I have to basically relearn the entire game. Amazing job. Thank you very much. That's why I missed that one before. Let's get in the habit of picking up that energy. No! Oh, and I was right near an extra life. I'm playing games again, even if it's just a relaxing walk in the wilderness of Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster. Heart rate drops when I play that, which tells me it's relaxing me on a physical level. 80 down to like 65, maybe as low as 57. One Up War, good to see you. Welcome in. I think you'd be proud of me, Pokemons, because like you've been on a fitness kick for a long time, and I've been making a lot of lifestyle improvements since about August 25th. I've cleaned up my eating habits, and I've been putting in my time on the stationary bike almost every morning. I take Sundays off. But I've hit it every morning since then, except Sundays, and even doing a little bit of mild strength training. Buddha Fingers, good to see you. So I've been moving everything in the right direction. I wonder what the actual woods would do for your relaxation. I like a nice long walk through the woods. We've got like a state park or national park, some kind of park, relatively close to us. Jelly and I make a trip out there every now and then, and they've got these like, you know, like hiking trails through the wooded areas around the park. And the thing that I really like about them is they're very gnarly trails. Like they're just barely trails. Like there are places where it's really tough to know if you're still on the correct path. But there's a lot of areas where like they're real stony. There's all these large irregular stones, and so like you have to walk kind of carefully. You could twist your ankle or something. But it makes it a lot of fun, like navigating this sort of complex rocky terrain through the woods. I like it. I like it a lot. We've been out to the park. We have taken Baby Man out to the park, but we can't go on the trails with him. We only get to enjoy the more like I don't know what the right word is. Curated areas. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but it'll do. Fireball. Health is pretty low. I'm into fitness. Fitness whole pizza in my mouth. Hopefully it's not the one with the blackened cheese. Those chicken quarters that you posted looked pretty delicious though, Buddha fingers. Don't get smashed. Alright, trying to remember there's an extra life by the tornado. You want that, Frownie. You want that extra life. Don't mess it up. Ta-da! Thought that bird was gonna catch me. So with these platforms, you want to jump before you get to the end, because walking off of them onto solid ground is really janky and unreliable. I would call that a pro tip, but the real pro tip is just don't play the game. That's what you really want to do. Just play basically anything else instead. Don't tell me you're already tired of Dirk the Daring chasing those red herrings. I feel good about. I figured out how secret items work in this game. Finally, it only took 1,000 nights. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Bummer. I'm all the way back here. No, I hit the button wrong. It's supposed to be a bogus. It's supposed to be a high jump. I did a low jump. I was too far forward. Bogus. I'm gonna bleed all my lives away again, as usual. Every part of this game is such a roadblock for me. It's consistently annoying. I think yep, too low. If I can't stand under his projectile, then I can't position correctly to pick up the fire weapon. There's just no two ways about it. I did that once where I didn't have to duck 2 times, and it won't let me do it again. This game is not fun. Oh, cool. It still spawned that snake, even though it shouldn't have. I don't think it should have anyway. Retreat! It's spawning a lot of that guy because the game knows that I have figured out how to get my energy back. And so it's taking every extra opportunity it can to rob me of energy where it normally wouldn't be able to. I'm aware of what it's up to. Hey, Scheming Miner, good to see you. Welcome to the endless nightmare of Dragon's Lair. It's gotten 1% better tonight. I discovered a new trick that's made my life 1% better vis-a-vis this game. Yeah, the Bubsy collection. Yeah, I think I will get that. Atari Lynx? I didn't know there was a Lynx game. I knew there was a Jaguar game. Might have more Bubsy to play than I thought. Oh, you meant the Jaguar. I'm both relieved and saddened. Yeah, the Jaguar game is the whole reason for me to get it. That's I haven't been able to play that one. They fixed the controls in Bubsy 3D. They ruined it. I don't approve of this. It has the Jank edition on there too. Okay, great. That's the only way. That's the only way. I refuse to play that game with improved controls. I want the real Bubsy 3D experience, not a pseudo Bubsy 3D. I've already played Bubsy 3D extensively, though. I'm not in a rush to play any more of it. I did like the ultimate 100% playthrough of that game. The only thing, the only way I could improve my playthrough of Bubsy 3D was like if I was going to do every stage deathless or damageless. Like I'd have to do a challenge. I'd have to do a challenge like that. Is the only thing left to do. And I already did all the bosses damageless. You could do the RA. Well, that's what I've said. So when I eventually start doing RA someday, I said that I was gonna do Bubsy 3D as my first game. But that might be a lie. Not because I don't want to, but just because when I eventually do RA, I'll probably want to test it out with a shorter game that I'm more familiar with. So Bubsy 3D might actually be my second game. Someday. Hopefully not in the too far off future, but maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll start doing RA. Oh no, I'm dead. There's tank controls as an option in Bubsy 4D. Beautiful. Ah, what am I doing? Yeah, I need to do the Jaguar game. I'll do Bubsy 4D, and I need to do Bubsy 2 on the Game Boy as well, because I tried to play that, but my copy of it wouldn't work, so I need to do it. I need to actually play that game. Robbed. I did that perfectly correct, and it just still didn't work. There's a rare Japanese 15-bit version. What's a 15-bit game? Oh, 16-bit version. So it's just got basically everything. I didn't know Bubsy 1 was released on Game Boy. Alright, well, you know what? I'm leaving that behind. It might mean that the Grim Reaper guy is unbeatable, but... right now, I don't care. Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever jumped over that platform like that before. I think that's a new one. Oh, amazing. Hey, there's an axe there. That's good to know. Ooh, some energy? I'll take that too. Don't mind if I do. This is too far apart, so I won't be able to make this jump, so I'm dead already. That's cool. No, hit the wrong button. The only reason games it doesn't have are the recent Steam ones. I should have had that. There's no way to get past that if you don't do it on the first try. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. So, yeah, I'm tentatively planning to play a bunch of different Dragon's Lair versions. I'm not going to play the Xbox game. I'll play the GameCube version instead. But, because I think that's the one I've got, but I think it's the same. But, yeah, there's a Game Boy one, there's a Super Nintendo one, there's Xbox/GameCube. The arcade game I think I have on the Wii. So I do actually kind of plan to play a bunch of them, but I just can't get past this one to get moving. I've been stuck here my whole life. And the odds of that changing don't feel very good. Don't feel very good right now. All these extra items that I found don't really amount to anything if I'm just going to be repeatedly demolished by the platforming. I messed that up. That's my fault. I'm still annoyed, but can't blame the game on that one. How did I survive that? I was impossibly close to that drawbridge. Fireball went through the snake. Rude. Don't forget the extra life. I'm beginning to see, like, vaguely, that a deathless run of this game may be something that's possible to do. If I ever beat it, I'm gonna have to sit in my. If I ever beat it, I'm gonna have to sit and ask myself, do I hate this game enough to try and do a deathless playthrough? Dirk the Deathless. Because I now know. I now know where enough energies are. I think. That with really good luck, I could at least reach my PB without losing a life. Theoretically. Let your hate fuel you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I've got to beat this this Grim Reaper boss. I mean, at first I've just got to figure out how to make it to him consistently. I can't even do that yet. That's a pretty appropriate name for him, too. I missed. I was thinking, you know what? I'll try one time. I'll try one time for the fireball, but I didn't get it. So I'm leaving it behind. I actually forgot that energy was there. I disagree. I was not. Oh, and I get to go all the way back here, even though I passed the checkpoint. Awesome. That's why I hate this game. Guess I'll try for the fireball again, maybe. This game is evil. Bogus. I got hung up on some nothing there on the scenery. And then ended up holding the D-pad for too long because it looked like he was refusing to move. It's not good. It's not good. This is nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to stop from losing a million lives here at this one obstacle every single time. I get here so well, and then I'm just drowned in a sea of garbage. It is impossible to have a good time playing this. Oh no, I stopped him too low. Okay, we're alright. I missed the energy, but my energy was full at the time, so that's alright. Come on, extra life. Come on, jump. Crawl. Don't get robbed by the thing opening up too early here. Probably get robbed by this situation, because this never really goes my way. Okay, this looks alright. Somewhat manageable. To this guy. Oh my goodness. No, let's go. It's a new PB. I defeated the Grim Reaper. Thank you for the GG. Now I don't really know what to do next. Oh, now I don't really know what to do next. What? Oh no. This isn't the place to go now. I hate this game. I got trolled. I got trolled real hard. Rip. They mixed up the doors on me, so I ended up going back into the save room again. This is pretty much as bad as it could possibly be. So much for celebrations. You know, I think that if I were really careful and really lucky, it might actually be possible to farm lives in this game. I think I could use room 3, hypothetically, to farm lives. I don't know that I want to do that because it would be very slow. But something to keep in mind at least. Why did they have to move the guy so that I couldn't fight him? Why? From the top. Good news is I found out. So I beat the Grim Reaper, and then I didn't get to fight the lizard because they moved his entry point. But the good thing is I found the worst possible entry point, so I've already eliminated that. When I someday beat the Grim Reaper for a second time and have to start brute forcing those again, I know not to check the last one because it's the worst. So that's a glass, one single molecule full. I didn't think I was going to make that. Also, that bat did a matrix dodge around my axe. Oh, please don't hit me. Every one of those bats hit me. Okay, so this room here, I could, in theory, I think if I looped through this room over and over again, I'd be able to farm lives, because there's an extra life in this room. And it's not too impossible. There's an extra life and there's 2 energies. So it's not too impossible to loop through this room without dying. As long as you don't get robbed by one of the moving platforms. I could come through here over and over again and keep collecting this life. But I'm going to hope I don't have to do that. I'm going to try to not do that. I'm operating also on a huge assumption when I act as if completing this room frees me up to challenge that guy in the throne room. I have no way of knowing that there aren't more rooms like this that I have to go through first. I'm just operating on some weapons grade wishful thinking. That was pretty good. I was deathless up until that point. Oh, now I've lost 2 lives. Because, of course, I have. Nothing can be good for long. Here go 4 more. A and B are reversed in this game, by the way. So what you saw there was me, for the millionth time, falling victim to A and B being reversed and hitting the attack button when I need the jump button. I'm not even getting to try. I don't even get to try. This is ceaselessly frustrating. I'm definitely not happy. I should be happy, right? Because I saw something. Well, I did something new, but it doesn't last. It doesn't last. This game will not let you hang on to any joy. When you play this game, it just feels like all joy has gone out from the world. and you'll never be happy again. If I can make this. Please don't hit me. Stop spawning skulls! Two in a row. If only I knew where to go. Have you ever seen anything so trash as the way that it robs you up here? Oh no, there's more rooms. Oh no, there's more rooms in this game. What am I even supposed to do about that? Oh, this game is impossible. This game is impossible. Baby dragon milk. Oh. I don't like this game. How many more rooms can there possibly be? 20? 30? That definitely looked like a dragon's lair. Schools, welcome in. I assume this game must be really great and impossible to put down based on how much you've been streaming it. I guess it was that line of thinking that inspired everyone to go out and buy Jump King. Appreciate you joining us, Schools. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm making it further in the game, but I'm still sad because I'm playing this game. But I mean, I did hit an amazing new PB, and kind of twice in a row. So I shouldn't be as sad as I am, but this game does things to you. I was trying to borrow the language of the Dementors from Harry Potter to describe the game a moment ago, but I don't think I got the quote exactly right. Cows, welcome in. Good to see you. Doing good. Only good games in my life, thankfully. What must that be like? We finished that Winnie the Pooh game on GameCube the other night, Cows. I don't know if you were planning to join us, but I ran out of game early, and so we ended the stream early. Before you would have had a chance to pop in, I think. But, it got so underwhelming at the end. I just missed it. The chat was still live. Sorry about that. It ended like, you know, it was the exact same game. It continued to be the exact same as the Game Boy game all the way through to the end. But then we went to those mini games at the end, and the mini games were, all 5 of the mini games were just trash. They were mostly like super janky but really easy. And then the final one was just impossible and completely luck based. Afternoon board jams, no worries, thank you. Thank you, Cows. Hope you're doing well, board jams. that's too close to the stone. It's gonna get me killed. Doing good. Good to hear. For those just coming in, I reached a new PB in this game. I defeated the Grim Reaper, and I've actually done it twice now. The first time I got trolled by the game and got sent backward after I beat him. But then I found a new room, and it looks awful. I didn't make it very far. But we have made progress. Despite all odds, I have seen something new in the game. That was going to kill me. I also learned that you can use the candle to uncover hidden items. And that is part of the reason I'm doing much better than before. See that letter E up there? I just made that appear. There are invisible items hidden all over this game, and I just discovered tonight that they exist and how to make them appear. I know. It seems illogical that you should even be able to die after defeating the Grim Reaper himself. I completely agree. That goes for Castlevania, too. That obstacle is so annoying. Unlimited game retries. I wish. I do not count being sent back to the start of the game as a retry. I would accept your point of view, Zergling, if the reset button, if Nintendo had named the reset button the continue button, I'd be on board. I think I'm dead. Yeah. I stopped that skull too low. There was no way around it. I still wasn't sure about that. Against all odds, I seem to have gotten a little bit better at that part. Hey, Adorama, great to see you. Frownie's Lair. It's the dragon's lair. The rest of us are just living in it. Or dying in it, in my case. So when this happens, I really don't think there's anything I can do. I think that the rest of my lives are just forfeit at this point. I don't think that it's actually possible to cross this. It'd be nice if it would even let me step onto the platform to try, but it wants to make sure that I am just completely cheated. What a garbage game. Terrible journey to the dragon's lair. So annoying. That one's my fault, but I'm still annoyed. In a real meta sense, every failure is my fault because I made the mistake of playing the game. So every time I fail, it's the result of my action. No matter what janky, broken nonsense may occur. It's definitely your fault. I always knew deep down that was the case. But janky, broken nonsense is our favorite. It's the duality of man. The agony and the ecstasy of janky trash video games. The duality of jank. Can't have the highs without the lows. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for those high points. There've been some awful low lows. Hey Derek, welcome in. Hope everything is going great for you today, my friend. What's with the letters aside from the game repeatedly patting itself on the back with the GG? Yeah, all the items are very creatively just generic letter blocks. Some of them are points, some of them are gold, which is also points, and some of them are weapon upgrades. And you just kind of have to collect them to see what's what. It's like it's P for points, C for candle, E for energy, G for gold, A for axe, and F for fireball, and D for dagger. That covers the whole alphabet. They should have included a B item. He's missing Q for quit. Oh, I wish. Because they've got A, C, D, E, F, G. The only one they skipped was B. But there is also L for extra life. And there may be more. I don't know. There's a whole other level that I've only seen like a millimeter of, so who knows what kind of items could be hiding there. Home from work, so that's nice, Derek says. Right on. Hopefully you got an opportunity now to unwind for a bit. Put the day behind you. bought Baby Man some meat. I didn't even know they made meat baby food. But apparently they do. So we're probably going to let him try out some meat tomorrow. We got chicken and turkey. He's just had an all fruit and vegetables diet so far. Yeah, used to get them for my bearded dragons as a treat. This game's a liar. The hitbox from these swinging arms stays active for so long after it's passed by. It's super annoying. I did the wrong kind of jump. Yep, that one is my fault. Everything about this game is super annoying. I don't remember if they like the beef, but I do recall the blueberry paste. Put a dollop on their greens and they went to town. Baby Man seems to really enjoy green beans. I think the green bean puree is his favorite. He's liked others too. Well, he really liked pears as well. But I'm repeatedly surprised by how much he seems to really enjoy the green beans. We try to get a variety so we can feed him like as many different foods as possible. So he can experience a whole bunch of different stuff and hopefully not be as horrifically picky as I am. I did the wrong thing. Just keep going. Canned green beans are a guilty pleasure. I feel like I once liked canned green beans, but I've kind of lost my taste for them. Last couple times I tried them, I feel like I didn't like them all that much. But maybe they were just done poorly. I think they need to be warmed up with like some ham or something to give them a little extra goodness. You see how smoothly I walked across the platform that time? This game is criminal. I had feared that the Grim Reaper would only be weak against that fireball, so I'm really glad to be wrong about that. Good to get them early into different foods. Sorry. This room is my PB. I've seen it once. Children are predisposed for sweeter foods to build up weight. That's why they get very picky over bitter foods like greens. Mom said I used to be obsessed with carrot baby food. So much I ended up turning orange. She rushed me to the doctor and they had a good laugh. If my stomach was that small, I wouldn't want to waste space on lettuce. What is going on? You see why I've only seen a millimeter of this room? It's impossible. How's the game going tonight, Derek? Yes, I think I answered your question before I read it. I reached a new PB, but my new PB location is terrible. That's about how things are going for me. Alright, well, you know what? It's good. Now I know for sure that that fire weapon is completely optional. I can stop wasting time on that. We'll make this will probably be my last run for tonight. And then we'll play this again, I don't know when. Maybe next week, maybe the week after next. I'm trying not to overly prioritize Dragon's Lair. I don't want to give up on it, but I don't want to play it too frequently either. It seems like I do better visiting it rarely anyway. when I take like a 2-week break between Dragon's Lair sessions, then it seems like when I come back I learn something new or get somewhere I've never seen before. I can't help but think that there's a causative link. Oh, we're also trying to get Baby Man to drink out of, like, different types of cups. We're trying to... We've experimented. We wanted to teach him to drink from a cup instead of a bottle. Or, you know, get him started on that. And, like, Jelly was looking online, and they're, like, all these, like, just, like, endless varieties of, like, baby cups. And she was telling me about just all these different ones that she saw, and I'm just like, I was like, whatever happened to just like the regular sippy cup, right? It's just got a lid and it's got like a little spout on one side, and like that's it. Like just generic. Just get the regular generic sippy cup. And Jelly ordered like everything but that. So we got a mountain of useless cups because like the one that she got this one that's like a spill-proof cup. And yeah, it's spill-proof, but that also means that no liquid comes out of it. It's impervious to drinking as well. The only way to get the liquid out of it is you have to do this really weird like underbite kind of thing with your teeth to get this rubber seal to crack open on the top. It's impossible. She finally did manage to find a regular, like, old-fashioned, just traditional sippy cup. And I came home from the grocery store this evening, and she was feeding Baby Man some water with the sippy cup, and she's like, oh, this is what we should have got all along. I was like, well, I did try to tell you. Just stick with the classic. Whatever you need to tell yourself for a 2-week break from Dragon's Lair, we support it. Yes, it's very important that I convince myself of these lies. For my own safety. He doesn't really like to hold the cup for himself. I think we went too long holding his bottles for him and not getting him used to holding the bottle up for himself, that we're having a very difficult time communicating the idea of, you hold this and drink from it. I graduated from a sippy cup to one of those old Rax Gator bottles. They used to have at the fast food restaurants. Oh, oh yeah, Rex. I've never been to one of those, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I have no memories. I have no memories of being young enough to drink from a sippy cup. My earliest memories are all from when I was like 4 or 5. I don't have any memories before then. And some of those like really early memories, I'm not even sure like what percentage of them are true memories and which are invented. Because I definitely have invented memories that I can recognize as invented memories. It's mostly to do with movies I watched. Every movie that I watched as a kid, I can remember having seen in the movie theater. And I know that that's not true. I didn't watch hardly any movies in the movie theater ever, much less every movie I ever saw. But I can vividly remember, as if it actually happened, having watched basically everything in the movie theater. Like, I remember being in the crowd in the theater during the movie. Most of my earliest memories are video game related, Ghoul says. Definitely got some of those. I barely remember Rax. That tells you how old I am. Apparently they still have like 3 locations in the Midwest. So I actually don't remember Rax from it existing. I remember it from seeing a YouTube video about it at some point. They had a really bizarre ad campaign that someone made a YouTube video about. I like focused on like I guess it was like a response to like how so many other fast food joints always like heavily emphasize like their kids meals and stuff like that. And Rax was trying to go in the opposite direction and advertise their fast food as food for grown-ups. EpiPen, welcome in. This game is so sad. I'm so sad when I play it, that's for sure. I already established that I don't need that fireball. Why do I keep going for it? That's it, Mr. Delicious. I couldn't remember his name. I was gonna say it was Mr. Rax. Flat, bored, slightly sarcastic, like an Adult Swim commercial, oddly ahead of its time. Yeah. Yeah, I watched on YouTube, someone made a video about Mr. Rax. I think it was YouTube where I saw it. It was either that or someone was talking about him on a podcast, and then I looked up the commercials separately. Never heard of that restaurant? Yeah, I hadn't either, so I just know it because of those weird commercials that they did. Rip. I'm doing bad, everyone. I'm doing bad. I'm not confident that I can turn this around. I'm glad that fireball missed. That would have put me in a really bad spot if I had frozen him that low. How am I to know, EpiPen? I've never beaten the game before. You should know that you're not going to be able to get an answer about the end of a game from me. Unless you're there with me when I beat it. Ooh ho ho. No, I thought I was dead. I was being greedy. That's for sure. Incredibly good luck. No, there's no plot or story in this game. It starts you off. Just up to my eyeballs in sewage at every moment with this game. I made it further. I got killed by nothing. I bombed too soon. Implicit death. Alright, my friends, that's our stream for the night. We're gonna head out. I don't have time for another run. But hey, we beat the Grim Reaper. We saw something new. It's a tremendous victory. I'll take it. Probably no streams until until Tuesday next week. I'm gonna try to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Should be early streams every night, but Thursday should be late, and we'll probably do something new on Thursday. I'm thinking Krusty's Funhouse on Tuesday. Piglet's Big Game on the GameCube on Wednesday. Something new on Thursday, and I don't know what on Friday. Friday could be more Dragon's Lair, but I don't know that I want to do that to myself. Might be something new on Friday, too. We shall see. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Scheming Miner. Thanks for the stream. Glad I caught it tonight. Thank you, Cows. Thank you, Ghouls, Zergling, EpiPen. Thank you, everybody. Let me just find us a read target here. Oh, that might be fun. There's more Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, our last Winnie the Pooh game. There's a Winnie the Pooh game on the Amiga that I'd also like to play. I was hoping to play it last month, but I didn't have the time to figure out how to get it to work. So we may come back for that one at some point, but I think yeah, this one on the GameCube I think is our last Winnie the Pooh game for the foreseeable future, anyway. And I'm gonna send this over to. Is that button gonna work? I'm gonna send this over to Soda Wave playing Minish Cap. And I think very far along in it, too. So, might have a victory coming up. Be well, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And hopefully I will be lucky enough to enjoy your company again next week. For some of those things. Krusty's Funhouse, Winnie the Pooh, and maybe a couple new games. But that's it for tonight, my friends. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.